preview of what you can expect for worship services this Sunday. So we begin our worship on Sunday here in the meeting house at 8 a.m. This meeting house, we require masks when you come here to worship, and we have the pews marked off so that we can accommodate social distancing. So this is, we try to be as safe as possible for worshiping here in the meeting house. We have some piano music that we will hear, and a scripture reading, the sermon, and prayer. So if you would like to worship here in the meeting house, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. this Sunday.
And then at 10 o'clock, we will be out at YMCA Camp Sloper, where we have been worshiping since the middle of July in that beautiful outdoor setting. There will be some beautiful music from our very talented musicians here at First Congregational Church. Also the scripture reading and Pastor Laura's sermon and prayers. It's just a beautiful setting in which to worship. And the forecast for this Sunday looks pretty good. Just be sure to bundle up. It's a great experience to be outside in the amphitheater for worship. Both the 8 o'clock service and 10 o'clock service will also be live streamed. So if you're not comfortable coming out into a crowd or in outdoors at this time of year, you can watch the live stream on our Facebook page, our website, our YouTube channel, and it is also archived afterwards if you're not able to watch it at the time that it first happened. So we hope you'll join us.
Yes, and as Pastor Ron mentioned, I will be preaching this Sunday. I'll be continuing in our sermon series, studying the Gospel of Matthew, and we are asking the question that we think Jesus is posing: where do you see me? Where do we see Jesus in these gospel stories that we are studying? And this passage that we're studying this week, it might be a familiar one. The Pharisees, a lawyer, is asking Jesus, what is the greatest commandment? And Jesus replies that the greatest commandment is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, and with all your soul. And the second commandment is like it. It is to love your neighbor as yourself. So this is a passage that we have referenced many times throughout the summer as it relates to our style of worship and how we are worshiping in this time. So in addition to unpacking what we see in that, what we hear in that gospel story, I'm also going to talk a little bit about how it might relate to our prayer life as a congregation and what we might reflect on from those commandments and how it relates to prayer as an individual and as a community.
So it will be a wonderful worship Sunday for us here at First Congregational Church. We hope you can join us either on the live stream or at one of the live services. I also want to let you know that this week we are working really hard on figuring out what the worship schedule is going to look like for November and beyond. So stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have an announcement out by the end of this week or over the weekend about what you can expect come the month of November in terms of worship. So have a blessed day, and we hope to see you on Sunday.